Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I will be sharing with you documents needed for screening for the University of Abuja. So if you are interested in knowing the documents needed for screening, watch this video to the end and don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you. So I'll just be going straight up to the documents without wasting your time. So first on my list for the documents is your original JAMB admission letter. So this is one of the documents you need for screening for University of Abuja. You need your original JAMB admission letter. And also, I know some of us have yet to receive admission from JAMB, so it's actually fine if you don't have like your original JAMB admission letter, or if you are yet to receive admission from JAMB, it's fine. Just go to the school and tell them you are yet to receive admission from JAMB, and they'll still go ahead with the screening process. Second is your school admission letter. Normally when you receive admission from the University of Abuja, they either send text message, email, or you receive the admission through your portal. So whichever one, just go to your portal, type in your matric number and your password, and there's the admission letter is actually in the portal, so you print your admission letter in the portal. Mind you, all these documents are expected to be photocopies, don't come with the original, and when photocopying them they're actually meant to be colored, so you're going to make use of the colored printer while photocopying. Don't come in black and white, they'll tell you to go and print it again. So to avoid those stress and wastage of money, all documents are expected to be photocopies and colored. Yeah, so you print your school admission letter from your portal. That's one of the required documents needed for the screening of University of Abuja. Next is your birth certificate or affidavits. You are expected to come in with your birth certificate for the screening. Your original birth certificate, don't come with original, like I said, come with the certificates. So if you don't have your birth certificate, you either come with an affidavit, but just have these documents. Actually, people coming from far like Kaduna, Nasarawa, when coming to University of Abuja, I advise come with all your documents, like have all your documents ready, because this school asks for documents like as if they're using it for anything serious. So always come with your documents. So your birth certificate or your affidavit is one of the documents required for your screening. Next is your state of origin certificates. I'll actually be leaving the images of all this so you know what I'm talking about. So you actually to come with your state of origin certificates for your screening. Next is your original JAMB results. You're also expected to come with your original JAMB results. So that's why I advise you should have all your pins and passwords for all what you use for your SS3, JAMB results, Neco, Waec, all those stuff actually very important. So you should have them with you, your original JAMB results. So you should come with that for your screening. Next is scratch card or e-pin. They'll actually ask you to come with a scratch card or an e-pin, or more of scratch card, because they'll actually use a scratch card to log in to your O-level results, that's your Waec or your Neco, to ensure that your results are not forged, that the results actually belongs to you. So you'll be asked to come in with a scratch card or an e-pin, and this scratch card should not be used. Yeah, I personally advise it should not be used. I think the amount of time for you to use a scratch card is 3 times, but personally I advise you should come with a new scratch card, because during my screening I actually came with the scratch card I used for registering of my for checking of my results for Waec, and it suddenly was not just going through. They're telling me is it wrong pin, I mean the pin have been exhausted, and I literally just used the pin once. So that's why I advise you should just come with a new scratch card. They might make use of it, they might not make use of it, but just come with a scratch card, preferably scratch card. Preferably scratch card. Next is your O-level results. So your O-level results, it can either be Waec or Neco or combine. It depends. If your Waec is not so good, you can make use of your Neco. If your Waec and Neco is not good, you can probably combine results. Yeah, combination of results is actually allowed. You can make use of your Waec and Neco, but you have to come with either Waec or Neco. That's the one you used for registration for your post UTME. That's the one you should come with. If you use Neco for your registration for post UTME, then you should come with your Neco. If you use Waec for registration of your post UTME, then you should come with your Waec. But if you actually use the both of them, then you should come with the two of them. They are very, very important because they'll ask you for it. Next is your pre-screening form or receipt. This is normally like a receipt of payments for your pre-screening. I'll be leaving the image on the screen so you know what it looks like. I think during my time it was 2,000 naira, well, I'm not sure for now, but it's the receipts of payments. That is what you bring. That's what they refer to as pre-screening receipts. Yeah. Next is your acceptance fee receipt. So after being given admission in University of Abuja, you're expected to pay for acceptance fee. I don't know how much it is. During my time it was 30,000 naira. So that receipt, you use that receipt for payment of acceptance fee, you actually come with it. It's one of the required documents for screening because it will show them that you have actually acknowledged the admission being given to you. And I advise you should actually pay for your acceptance fee before the deadline. It's very important you pay for it before the deadline because you really don't want to hear stories. Next is your Form 001 and Form 002. Form 001 are normally you can normally get your Form 001 from the cyber cafe in the university. So just go to a cafe in the university and tell them you need a Form 001 and Form 002. Your Form 001 and Form 002 is what your screening officer is going to sign on. So he's going to sign on your Form 001 first. Then later on you make use of your Form 002, but you should come with a Form 001 and Form 002. You can have access to them in the cyber cafe in the school. Next up is your JAMB choice of institution slip. Yes, the slip being given to you when you were registering for JAMB, having your institutions, that means like the school you want to offer. Mind you, if you're coming to a federal school or University of Abuja, you should actually put the federal school as your first choice, then maybe other school as your second choice, because majority of federal schools, if you put them as your second choice, especially the school you know you want to go to, if you put them as your second choice, you might likely not be given admission. So it should be your first choice. So you come in with your JAMB slip for your screening, and your choice of institution, that's University of Abuja in this case, should be the first choice. Next is letter of undertaking. This letter of undertaking is normally written by your parents, telling them that you are going to be of good conduct while staying in the school. So your parents are actually expected to sign on the letter of undertaking. During my time, there was actually a pattern we are meant to follow. So yeah, you can also get that in a cyber cafe, just that you have to change your you have to input your name and some other stuffs. You have to like make some corrections, actually the part that has to do with names and parents' names and signatures. Yeah, but normally letter of undertaking are letters from your parents assuring the school that you'll be of good conduct while being a student of the University of Abuja. Next is passports. I actually personally advise that you should actually have lots of passports when coming for screening, and when also schooling University of Abuja, you can actually have the copy of 8 or the copy of 16. The more the better, because you'll be asked to submit passports, and like you need passports for anything in this school really. When submitting your file to your HOD, you'll be asked to provide passports. When submitting your file to your departmental faculty, you'll be asked for passports. So you should have as many passports as possible to avoid wasting money taking photographs. So yeah, these are actually all the documents needed for screening for the University of Abuja during my time. Currently they might actually add more documents, I really don't know, but currently this is what the documents they use for screening for the University of Abuja. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, because it keeps the channel growing and keeps me motivated that I didn't waste my time for nothing. See you in my next video. Bye.